Hello everyone, and we are talking with Isser, the weapon manufacturer. So let's continue. What was I talking to him about? I had already asked him about the trophies and the arm wrestling, I think. He claims that Japir is the best weapon shop in the world. Oh, and we can ask her about various things about the city. I make the finest weapons in all Japir. Oh, we can even ask him about these different things. Well, I'm not going to go into detail on all these, but yeah, we should get his sword because it is better than the sword that you start the game with. It costs 100 dinars, of course. You can bargain him down from that a little bit, but and daggers, as usual, daggers are for throwing. They're mostly intended for thieves. Mace is already sold. It's not for sale. Axe is also already sold. Chainmail. Oh, its value is far beyond you. We cannot even buy the chainmail. Actually, I think we already have chainmail, don't we? I think we start the game with chainmail. Oh, the Adventurers Guild is for sissies. After all, it's run by a woman. I bet you Hero would kick this guy's butt if they actually fought, and he's just scared to admit it. I don't like thieves. The thief who breaks in here is in real trouble. Yeah, okay. Oh, and dinner outside is a nice dame. Okay. Desert. The desert is where you separate the men from the wimps. I guess that's why you're in here while all the real men are out in the desert. Oh, yeah, and then, oh, yeah, he says if you want real men get weapon practice out in the desert. Well, okay, fair enough, but you can also practice in the guild hall. Anyway, let's go ahead and, give him some money. I'm probably, I'm not even going to bother buying a dagger. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I will buy a dagger, just because I seem to recall that when I played the original of this game, at the very end I actually I just needed like one dagger and I didn't have anything to throw. If I do the thief sending, well, never mind, I'm getting ahead of myself. Why don't I just go ahead and buy a dagger? It's only 400 centimes, so it's not like it's a big deal. Oh, he's not willing to sell it for 400 centimes. What about, I don't know, 450? There we go. Alright, we bought a dagger. That's fine. But let's go ahead and actually buy the sword. And I think right now, where I am, the lowest he'll sell the sword to me for is 89 dinars. So, yeah, there we go. Having traded in your old sword and paid the money, you now have one of his swords. While I was bragging, he does make a fine weapon. Yeah. So here is our fine sword. It is a fine sword from the weapon shop of Isser. And here's the dagger, which we're carrying one of. Alright, and he did talk to us about arm wrestling. So let's see. We can go ahead and I'll say goodbye. Good riddance, yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and save, because I'm going to go ahead and try to arm wrestle with him. And no, I don't want to buy something. I want to challenge him. There we go. You want to wrestle, eh? Just to make it worth my while to put you in your place, why don't we make a little wager, say 1 dinar, put down your money and we'll play? Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. So, the controls here are basically the same as in the original game. Yeah, it's pretty much left arrow to increase the pressure, right arrow to decrease the pressure, enter to hold back opponent, space bar attempt slam. I'm not going to use the mouse. Ready. Set. Go! So, usually my strategy when arm wrestling in the original game was just to hold down the left arrow, but actually what happened here was my stamina is already down because of fighting with Uhura, so actually I lost right away. Thanks, pal. Easy money. You're so exhausted. Oh, and I actually died from it. Oh, I was so overexerted that I actually died from overexertion. Who says sports are healthy? Yeah, talk about overexerting yourself. That last when you worry out so much it hurt. In fact, it hurt so much it killed you. Take it easier next time. Alright. That was pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, I know that was pretty pathetic. I'll arm wrestle Isser at a later time. I need more strength anyhow. I mean, I only have 113 strength, which I think I'll need more of. Anyway, we can talk to these two kata here, but I'll save that for later. Where should I... You know what, let me go ahead and go to the Saurus lot. On day 2, this guy shows up here at the Saurus lot. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm LA Fakir, Honestly Fakir. Welcome to Honestly Fakir's used source lot. If you don't have the source you want, then you don't want one. Oh, if we don't have the source you want, then you don't want one. Okay, sorry, I was about to say that doesn't sound right, but fair enough. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell one to you. Yes, of course you would. And if you don't do anything within the next couple of seconds, he starts talking again. You look like a man looking for a saurus. I have the finest saddle saurus you can find, a magnificent saddle saurus. If you ride one, that's exactly what you get. And after a moment, he starts up again. You never know when a saurus might come in handy. Why, just the other day you were thinking to yourself, self, you thought, if only I had someone to play pinochle with. If you had a saurus, you still couldn't play pinochle. You couldn't even pronounce it. I can, because people corrected me when I played this game last time. It just goes to show you. And speaking of shows, have I got the saurus for you? The saurus. That's where you look for synonyms. And speaking of sin, when it comes to sauruses, well, let's just keep your personal preferences a secret, shall we? They don't call it Saurus Rex for nothing. Alright, and... oh, now he finally shuts up. Okay, so he has this little sign, which misspells Saurus. It's missing the first U, as you can probably see. And you bet your life you've seen this guy before. This guy, of course, is based on Groucho Marx, probably the most famous of the Marx brothers. And Groucho did, at one point in time, have an association. Wasn't he the host of You Bet Your Life? I think he was. I think he actually hosted that game show, You Bet Your Life. And that's obviously what that's a reference to. So, let's go ahead and... I'm not talking to the guard. I'm trying to talk to this guy. Let's say hello to him. Greetings, my good fellow. I'm Honestly Fakir, and this is my short-term Shapirian Saurus shop. If it's Saurus chops you're after, then I'm not your man. Go see a butcher. Nevertheless, I'm holding a sale in which I'm selling my sole remaining Saurus to some susceptible schmuck. This is truly your lucky day. Yeah, okay. I wonder what happens if we make the thief sign to him. What do you take me for, a common criminal? There is nothing common about me. If you want to talk with thieves, take the money changer. I'd like to take her myself. She'll certainly take you for everything you've got. Oh, ho, ho. Alright, so let's see. I'm Ali Fakir, Honestly Fakir, Honestly T Fakir. I bet you don't know what the T stands for. Edgar. But you were close, though. My name is Honestly Fakir. Pleased to meet you. Personally, I'm a merchant. I sell sauruses. I'm the local saurus source. Would you be interested in buying one? I can make you a deal on a late model with all the options thrown in. Options like saddle, bridle, 2 feet. I've seen an awful lot of sauruses, and I've seen a lot of awful sauruses. The saurus is the ship of the desert, and you can't ship it far enough to suit me. All the saurus takes is a little grass, say a bale, some water, around 20 gallons, and a little love, and it'll follow you anywhere, which can get mighty embarrassing at times, believe me. Picture yourself mounting your own saurus for the first time. You get up, you fall off. You mount up again and still proud in the saddle, knowing you can best... and... oh, you mount up again and sit proud in the saddle, knowing you can ride with the best of them. Ah, I wondered when you get around to a reasonable question. Do you have any idea how much a saurus is worth? What price glory? Never mind that now. I'll be happy to sell you a saurus for 100 dinars, but I'll settle for 50. We can actually bargain him down from that. In fact, I think you have to type in bargain. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, my asking price was 50, your calling price 10. I raised you 2 clubs, you doubled, I redoubled, the stock market crashed. I doubted your double, you called me, just what I'll never repeat. And we came to a gentleman's agreement of 40 dinars. How we got the gentleman to agree is beyond me. Yeah. He's not exactly a gentleman, but whatever. Shapir is God's country, and he can have it. Which is also another reference to a line spoken by Groucho Marx in a particular movie. You can ask him about the... oh. I've worked the fountain, but I'm no soda jerk. Anyway, I certainly seem to be found of information for you. Ah, fair dinar said. She'll change your money and steal your heart. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, steal your money and change your heart. Steal 1 kiss from her and you'll probably be missing your eye teeth. Actually, 1 kiss from her and you won't notice that your eye teeth are missing. Now that's what I call a woman. Yeah. Ah, money, the sound of centimes, the din of dinars. Music to my ears. Speaking of money, would you happen to be interested in making an investment in the future? You could contribute to the used Saurus Sellers Retirement Fund. This is your chance. All you need to do is contribute, and I'll throw in a used Saurus. Better yet, buy the Saurus in the first place, and then I'll retire. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you ask him about the Thieves Guild, he says the same thing as if you make the thief sign at him. Alright. And the desert, yeah, he basically tells us that you need a Saurus to travel around the desert. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy the Saurus from him. Now that I typed bargain, it'll automatically spend the 40 dinars when you click the money on him. Just a minute, and I'll introduce your Saurus to you. Oh, here comes our Saurus. It's green. Ah, true love at first sight. And what a sight for Sour's eyes. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, it sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. An exit line if I ever heard one. If ever I heard one. I will be honored to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. Alright. Sure. Oh. Oh, since you're my best customer, I make you a deal. I sell you a duck. Well, I'm out of time on this video, so I'm going to have to bring that up in the next video, but for now, I'll just leave us all to wonder, why a duck? You know what's funny is, I thought that sometimes you pay this guard some money for Board of Thesaurus. I think they actually charge you money for the Board of Thesaurus in this game, but it didn't say anything about me paying him the money, which is weird. I don't know. I must have missed something, or maybe I'm just confused. Oh well. Alright, we'll talk to Alichika about the duck in the next video, and do other amazing shenanigans around the city of Shapir. I'll see you then, folks. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.